It's 7:30. Hit my music. No, don't hit my music. We episodes live with Mo 3 times. That's me. And this is our show. Oh Lord, look at me. Wow. Hit my music. Wow, and listening to myself. Let the children sing. More applause, more air horns. 5 presidents in a funeral. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some congestion, the pricing. It's crazy. It's probably going to come to a city near you. This is our show. And with that, I'm Mo 3 times. Yep, with Mo 3 times. That is me. Me. For the we. And I just like to go ahead and let the children sing. Blow my kisses. All right, we can do this now. Talking shit, getting clicks. It's Wednesday. You already know. Don't play yourselves. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Talking shit, getting clicks. Yeah, look, Lord Jamar got cooking. You about to see that coming up. You're about to see that coming up. Congestion pricing coming soon. It's already here. That's right. The Lord Jamar gets the NFL MVP drama. You know, Obama. Insane. All right, crop it up, clap it up. That ain't right. It's supposed to be like, there we go. Yeah. You need my camera clear, is it not? You need my camera clear? How does he say that? I don't know. Bro, already. I mean, 313-825-5557. That's going to be the line that you might want to pick up tonight. Yeah. What's going on? Yeah, listen. This almost didn't happen today. Today. There's no such thing as a damn day because we're here above, breathing and living and doing all that good stuff. But we're going to talk about some issues. We're going to talk about some stuff that you may not see in this little floating menagerie of show slides that I got right here. Believe me, there is no net here. I am walking a tightrope, live streaming with all of you. Oh. Thank you, Ramid, for clearing that up. But I'm still not sure. You're going to have to call in and let me know, Ramid. 313-825-5557. Yo, we're halfway in, and it's been a pretty damn long week already. Sometimes I get hyped because I'm like, it's Thursday, and usually like Thursday I do my show, and it's like a little, before I switch to Wednesday, of course. Don't worry, Thursday we're coming back because the season is almost over. Season's a grieving for a lot of people out there in the NFL world. And speaking of NFL, we're definitely going to be getting into it, and it might be a little discussion here of who the NFL MVP should be. Yeah, I like it. It rhymes. No doubt. I got you. I'm looking at the chat. I know it's over here. I mean, over here. But I'm looking at it, and I got you. Let your children sing. How's everybody doing? I see Kato's in here. Ramid, the POE Cash. Y'all should have checked them out. They was doing their thing last night. I was rolling. Crimson Temperatures had me. Oh man, I was doubled over in knots laughing at her. I mean, it is very funny, very informative, educational, and a whole lot of fun. So check out that POE cast. They be on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2 different shows. You're going to get both great hosts. And if POE cast is in here, drop them a link. Go check them out. I'm on 3 times. This is talking shit, getting clicks. It's actually called the We Live. That's what it is. It's We Live show. And with Mo 3 times, that's me. And basically, we talk about anything and everything going on in the world, anything that interests me, which is a lot of things out there. One of them, I like politics, I like sports, I like social, to talk and discuss social issues, art, music, film, whatever. I'm not even. I feel like I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go here. Back to these shows. Yeah. So, you keep seeing the congestion pricing. Yeah, we're going to definitely get into all of this. Definitely. I got these 2 up there, but, my favorite guy on my team, he should be up there as well. We'll talk about that. This guy named Professor Dave, he explains a whole bunch of science to, people like me who took science, did well, and are interested in science, but it's not my everyday jam. You know what I mean? He breaks it down, and it was a completely insane collaboration between him and Lord Jamar on Godfrey's channel. Godfrey's a comedian. I'll explain all of this, but this is one of the ones that we got to take a look at, definitely. And then we got 5 presidents and funeral. 5 living presidents showed up to pay their last respects to former President Jimmy Carter, who reached 100 years of age. Sadly, that has stopped because he is not with us any longer on this earthly plane. However, there was a little chit-chat scenario going on between former President Barack Obama and former President-elect Donald Trump at the funeral, and a lot of people are upset, up in arms with it. We got a lip reader figuring out what they said, a lip reader that I personally trust. So we're gonna go over that. Ramed's he's good because he's getting over that cold. Horns. F colds. Matter of fact, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop a bomb on that cold. Oh wow. You hear that? My horn button got stuck. All right, it's unstuck. Cool, but that bomb is there. If that bomb's stuck, we're gonna... there is a button. I don't know what this is. Let's push it.
And I know a hole when I see one.
That's that button. I was pushing it last week. It says sound 15. Insane.
Be careful, though. It's spicy.
It is spicy. So how's everybody doing? Let me know in the chat. Oh, man, not...
What's up, people? Here we are back.
Flashback in the house. Awesome.
Groovy.
How's everybody doing? It's been a long one. I've been pretty busy out here. I want to tell y'all something. I want to tell you, but I'd rather show you. So hopefully this time next week I'll be able to show you something, but I am extremely excited about it. Because when I look at this talking shit, getting clicks, original podcast, crew neck sweatshirt that I got on, I know in the back here where the brim is, back here in the brain, I know that I got some dope stuff for you on the way. Give me a groovy.
Groovy.
Damn right. That's what I'm talking about. I'm in here by myself. Guys, anybody who does a podcast solo dolo like this has a little skits in them. I'm not even gonna lie, I got a little skits in me because I'm talking to everybody in here, and there's nobody in here but the Why?
First of all, don't argue.
Don't argue! All right. Yeah. 9 minutes. I've spent 9 minutes just, oh man, it goes by so quick. That's why I'll be looking, I'm like, this show's like, and I'm trying to keep us at an hour and 15, like good, quick 75 minutes, hour and a half, hour and 40. I listen back though sometimes and I'll be like, damn, we had a good one. All right, no more, other than that one. Oh, wow. I don't know what I recorded back then, but I did. All right. Wednesday nights, 7:30 p.m. Talking shit, getting clicks. You already know it's the We episodes. Let's go. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Yo, I gotta ask you guys though, real quick. Just between you, me, and all of us. Who's gonna win the MVP? Let me know in the chat right now. I got these two up here. Josh Allen, I can't even talk. And my boy Lamar. Who's gonna win the MVP? We're not even talking Super Bowl yet. I'm a Saquon fanatic. I know running backs don't be getting the MVP, but damn it, man. For the team, he insisted. Well, he didn't insist, but he went along with the coach's plan of, yo, I'm gonna keep myself healthy because my team needs me. That's the most valuable player. Like, he gave up potential. It was damn near certain that he was going to get this record from Eric Dickerson. He was going to go over 2,100 yards, and I think he got over 100 yards in in our first playoff game. He would have got that on the Giants easy. No one likes us. We don't care. So right now, I know it's like Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. However, I want Saquon Barkley to be in full effect as when it comes in MVP matters, okay? Also out there, we have another quarterback. Who would you think it is? Who would you think the third little quarterback that's in this mix for MVP is? Who do you think that is? I'll tell you, it's Joe Burrow.
You get a F for failure.
There you go. Failure. You get a F for failure. Never mind. I'm getting souped up because really I want Saquon because he's jumping over people 360 backwards, no scoping people, just dropping bodies on the ground, breaking ankles. You know how many ligaments he left on the field this season? How many? Great point, love. That's what I'm saying. Listen. All right, we already know. All right, Joe Burrow, 4th. Saquon, 3rd. I think Saquon should be really more mentioned up there because he's had an amazing season. But let me tell you what, quarterbacking has been really fine in the Buffalo and Baltimore area. Baltimore Buffalo, and they've been throwing the ball. And listen, Lamar Jackson has won MVP twice. I believe he won one in 2019, and then he won one 2024 last year, right? And Josh Allen has never won a MVP. He doesn't. He's put up great numbers. He's had pretty good seasons. It's Buffalo. You know how that ends. However, they will be playing each other, right, on Sunday, love. And I'm with you on that. I mean, I see you say, Ramen said all Eagles players. Damn right. That's easy. That's easy money. Love says Allen will win if they win on Sunday. Now, if the Ravens beat the Bills, right? That's a good way to say it. Whoever wins this game, whatever team wins this game, their quarterback is going to win MVP. You know, it's already playoffs time with a little bit of extra meat on that bone for them. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, with that extra, you know what I'm saying, a little going in there, that would be a mighty tough game if they knew whoever came out on top in that game was also going to come out on top in that MVP race. I will also say this. What if this scenario plays out? Lamar Jackson just has a beautiful game, or Josh Allen has a beautiful game. For this scenario, I will pick Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson has a beautiful game. I'm talking about like Tom Brady when he lost to the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Like, he's breaking passing records and everything like that. Lamar throws for 400 yards. He has 1 pick, and he has like 4 tubs, right? Josh Allen throws for a cute little 225 with 2 tubs and no interceptions, right? Buffalo wins the game, But Lamar Jackson has had a way better personal positional performance than Josh Allen. Is that the are we still there, love? Anybody in there? Anybody in here? Are we still at that? Lamar Jackson throws for 500. Josh Allen throws for 250. Lamar throws 2 extra touchdowns more. Still loses. Is he MVP or not? He's still not MVP. I don't understand. I don't understand this chat right now, even though I appreciate the jump out game.
Many people know him as the jump out boys in their city.
You damn right. But 313-825-5557. And you know what? My bad. Now do it, because I just did the thing.
You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Callan Studio web interface.
Yes, we can.
Audio recording is on.
It's on. Call in. Let me know what you think. 313-825-5557. And I'll also let you know, if you call in and you get my talkative juices flowing, if you will, you know, then it's just going to make for a better show. That's it. That's it. Because you're going to get me natural. I'm going to be all verbally lubed up, if you will. I need to stop it. I'm sounding disgusting right now. I am sounding reprehensible right now. Yo, maybe I can do hold on. There's a thing where you can do like a poll. I keep forgetting how to do this. Plus? Is it a plus? Start a poll. What is this? Is this a yes or no poll? No, let's not do that. Let's start a Q&A. No. I'll do a poll. All right. Whatever. MVP, Josh Allen, yes, or no? Yes or no? I don't know. You got to get the win. You got to get the win. All right. All right, love. Say this then. Say this. Let's say this. All right. So, the Buffalo Bills beat the Ravens, but Josh Allen goes down in the second quarter, 5 minutes before halftime, and then they get the win. The field goal kicker goes on a tear. Defense goes on a tear. Buffalo ends up beating Lamar. Yeah, I would still give it to. I'm answering my question right now. I would give it to Josh Allen as well, because if the Ravens get beat by a team that doesn't have Josh Allen on there, then it can't be. Then Lamar Jackson's automatically eliminated. Then we're talking Saquon now. Now we're talking Saquon. Boom. I just did that in my mind. Thank you. Thank you for this. Interact with me. Interact with Maurice, a.k.a. Mo 3 times. Mo. Yeah. Do that. But that's the question I'm posing. Say it's just, what if the quarterback play is horrendous? Does it still come down to a win? I mean, they both have insanely good stats. I think Lamar Jackson is edging Josh Allen in a couple of numbers, but shit, by far, they're both having great effing seasons. Eagles will never, ever not get anything other than a yay or... No one likes us, we don't care. Exactly. I'm with Let's Saquon get it. Saquon should be MVP. Anybody out there, Saquon should be MVP. Lamar Jackson has 2. If he gets 3, he'll be there's only 7 players who's ever had 3 MVPs. Real quick, if you guys can tell me one of those 7, and I don't know, I'm going to have to look it up myself, but one of those 7 that have had 3 MVPs, let me know. I'm going to say one of them might be Joe Montana. Joe Montana, Patrick Mahomes? Did Patrick Mahomes win 3? No. I'm going to have to... Listen, I can't. The knowledge, the questions are tearing me up. I need answers. If you guys need answers, hang on for a second. I got you. Don't turn away from the show. Don't be like, oh, let me get out real quick and go Google some stuff right there. Stay seated. I got you. All right. Question mark that. All right. So, as of today, oh, I knew he was going to be in there. All right, that would have been an easy one. Brady, you're right. That's one. Another quarterback. He has a huge head. He likes to put training assistants' faces in his butt. He likes to take their face and smush it into his butt. I'll give you a hint. Omaha. Peyton Manning has five MVPs. Who has the next most? Brady? You think Brady? No. Brady's won 3. He got one in 2007, 2010, and he got one in 2017, which would have been Carson Wentz's MVP, but he got hurt. Aaron Rodgers has 4 MVPs, yo. 4. So we got Peyton Manning with 5, Aaron Rodgers with 4, Tom Brady with 3, and then after that, we gotta leave the decade. The next guy would be Jim Brown, Johnny Unitas, and last but not least, Brett Favre. Brett. So, Lamar gets another MVP. Yeah, bro. He's going to be he's going to be up there with Brady, Unitas, Favre, Jim Brown. I'm talking about GOATs, legends, GOATs and legends, legendary GOATs. I didn't mean to hit that button. I meant to hit this one. That's the button I meant to hit. All right, but that's all I'm saying. We'll figure this out some more. For those who missed this conversation, please, hit me in the comments. Hit me in the chat. You can do that. Chat later. Hit me at the show. Blah, blah, blah. Put your well deserved. If he gets it, he's a rare talent. Who are we talking about? Lamar Jackson? And when we were talking about earlier, like they're both they're not the same quarterback, obviously, but they both can throw. They both can run. I'm going to put Josh Allen as a better thrower of the football than Lamar Jackson at this moment. And I think Lamar Jackson as a runner is better than Josh Allen. But both of them throw and run with a tenacity that is MVP quality. It is. And it's been awesome watching them perform out there in the entertainment circus that is known as the NFL. Yo, so I think earlier this week, I'm gonna jump ship here. I'm jumping ship here. Let's throw that back up there. Let's take that down. Let's put I don't know. We'll probably talk about that too. Let's jump into this. This is something that caught my eye earlier. Representative Nancy Mace challenges Representative Jasmine Crockett you might know Jasmine Crockett because she's the one who said,
bleached blonde, bad built, butch body.
Yeah, that wasn't her actually saying that in this little sound of whatever. I'm being all whatever. Anyway, Representative Republican Nancy Mace and Jasmine Crockett got into a little kerfuffle while they were at a House committee hearing. Let's check it out real quick. To the monitors. Oh, I'm gonna make this bit. Bam.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate the gentle lady across the aisle demonstrating why we need civil rights. We need civil rights to protect all people, especially trans Americans who are under attack right now. I would like to yield the rest of my time to the gentle lady who is carrying the amendment.
I don't even know how we got there because I tried to make it clear how many civil rights, it doesn't just boil down to one conversation, but I can see that somebody's campaign coffers really are struggling right now. So she gonna keep saying trans, trans, trans so that people will feel threatened. And child, listen, I want y'all to tell me whether or
Do
not
call me a child. I am no child.
I want
Don't
to
even
find
start.
out
I am a grown
which
woman.
of those emails actually have. Chairman, I am reclaiming my time.
You will not do that. I am not a child.
I am reclaiming my time.
If you want to take it outside,
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not in order.
Order.
I don't think you guys heard that little at the end, but let's go back. Let's roll back. Hold on.
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not in order.
Back.
you will not do that. I am not a child.
I am reclaiming my time.
If you want to take it outside,
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not in order.
Order.
All right. She was ready to throw hands. Oh, no, Aunt Sherry. No!
But some people.
All right. Aunt Sherry voted for Josh Allen. But, all right, so right now we are talking about the little heated exchange between Representative Nancy Mace and Representative Jasmine Crockett of Texas. Jasmine Crockett's from Texas. Nancy Mace is a Republican from South Carolina. Listen, this was crazy. She said we could take it outside to Jasmine Crockett. And to be fair, Jasmine Crockett ain't call her a child. He didn't call her a child. She said child. Child. It's spelled like Chile, the country, but it's pronounced child. Which is kind of the same thing, but it's not the same thing. And yeah, Aunt Sherry says, dang, they are ready to fight. At least Nancy Mace was ready to fight. But yeah, this goes a little further because it gets into some procedural.
Point of order. Order. Chair recognizes Ms. Crockett.
No, point of order, Mr. Chairman.
State your point.
Is it allowed in the rules for a member to incite violence against another member? I mean,
yeah, this guy right here, the Republican right here, you know him.
She said she wants to take it outside with.
Hey, I have the First Amendment right too.
And so I'd like those words to be taken down. I am moving to have those words taken down. I believe it's against the rules to
going outside doesn't
violence
incite violence.
against another
You have a conversation that isn't.
The committee will suspend. The member will state the words he wishes taken down.
Where she said that we can take it outside, which is direct.
Point of order for that haircut, sir. Point of order. Just want to know. That's what I would have said if we was in committee. Point of order for that. Yo, he's got the overhang. Yo, how you got an afro with bangs, bro? How you got an afro with bangs?
Direct violation against the rules, inciting violence against another member.
And that's right. That is a rule inciting violence against another member, and it looks like Nancy Mace was out of hand for that exchange. But let's keep it real, all right? Jasmine Crockett says "child" all the time. I'm like, child, please. We know what this means. We know it. You're not talking about a child, maybe someone that may be acting like a child or whatever, but. Whatever. The whole thing, I believe, is that Nancy Mace knew that Jasmine Crockett would respond in a couple certain ways, and that she would use certain colloquialisms, and she was strapped and ready. She was waiting for that child. She was waiting for that child. It was like she was practicing the mirror, like she was doing her little tie bow. Double up. She's doing her little tie bow, and she's like, yo, She's like, yo. She calls me child. It's on and popping. Afro with bangs. Know it. Crazy. It is crazy. He showed up there. I can't talk because under this cap is nothing but flesh.
Groovy.
I mean, I would definitely take that hair. I wouldn't take the bang with it. I'd just like take the guard and let it go just across my forehead so it just line up right. But damn it, that's what that man did. Now, if we go back, let me just tell you some of the effery that I see right here. Let me bring back the monitor. You see this man right here? I believe that's Brian Donalds. That's a Donald Trump type of supporter in the Congress hearings. I believe this is the same. They're in the same committee where Lauren Boebert and, oh, look, right there on the right side over here, you can see Marjorie Taylor Greene, the MTG. You can see her over here. Yeah. So this is the Bad Body, Bad Bleach Blonde committee that Jasmine Crockett resides in. You can't even see Jasmine Crockett on this side of the room. However, you can see Nancy Mace right there, and you can see Brian Donald with his back effing turned the whole time this is going on.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
State your point.
He's there.
Is it allowed in the rule?
He's looking over. He has his back turned to the Democrats. I wonder why. Is that that should be a whole nother story in a story, but he was the one that was walking around with like a little Stanley Club, and you could tell it had the dark liquor in it by the way he was holding it, because he was holding it kind of like he had the dark liquor in that committee. And the Bad Bleach Blonde committee, they were in there. He was walking through there, because I remember I watched it. He was walking through there like this with a Stanley, but he had it like this. You know, when you got it like this, come on, bro. There's some Henny in that cup. There's Henny in that cup. He had Henny in the cup. But today he's sitting with his back because I guess it's some type of protest. Because, listen, Nancy Pelosi wearing kente cloth alongside Jamie Ruskin and all them, and kneeling down in the rotunda of the Senate. That was crazy work. That was a crazy ass protest. It looked crazy anyway, even though I understood, you know, that it was all about solidarity and everything. But these little stupid, silly, pouting little protests that he's doing, and I'm just assuming this is a protest because, I mean, it just looks weird the way he's sitting. He might have his foot up on a chair right now, and he's just resting and chilling, sleeping off the drunkenness. But when you're looking at it, it's extremely tacky. And for us American people to be paying these people's salaries and they're carrying on like that, and this ain't no Democrat, Republican thing, even though we know that it seems to be one side's always starting shit. But like, damn, they need to get it together. They definitely need to get it together over there. This my tax dollars is going to this. These fine little seats and carpets and cleaning of this and shit. Our money goes to this, and they're in there talking about let's take it outside. Do you think who would win in a fight? Nancy Mace or Jasmine Crockett? Let me know in the chat. Just let me know in the chat. I already know. I already know. You're going to stick with that conspiracy, huh? LOL. I don't even know what you're talking about, lady. I'm just seeing these. What conspiracy am I talking? I don't know. Anyway, I could just tell you that this is a Congress meeting. I didn't make any story about that, but I saw it. I wanted to show that to you because she said she's going to take it outside. That committee is crazy. They're always in some craziness and some insaneness, and Afro with bangs is just more crazy to me. That's what it is. Yo, you know what I really want to talk about though right now? With you all, if you will regard me, what I want to talk about is congestion pricing in New York City with the New York citizens, and are we paying for the failure? Because I'm saying we because, damn it, it's going to come to a town near you. Any place that has any type of traffic jams or slow traffic at any type of day is liable to come under this congestion pricing ordeal. The whole thing about it is that I was looking at social media, and obviously I was looking at an account of somebody that was for the congestion pricing, and they were like, yo, there's no cars out here. Traffic is light over here. Oh, that he was walking around with alcohol. Yo, he was walking around. I'm going to play a video, and then while I'm playing a video, I'm going to go back and show you Brian Donalds walking around with the Henny. With the Henny. He was here with it. You got some water in your cup, you're holding it like here. Even if you got some coffee, here. You're here with it, with your Java. You're here with it with your agua. Shit, if you got some Kool-Aid in there, you might be here. You might throw a pinky up, especially if it's got a little splash of lemon in it. But when you got that Henny in a cup, you're here with it. You're here with it. Henny cup, boom. Vodka and cran, you're here. You might be here with it. Vodka and cran. Cavassier, you're here. You're here with it. Some Douce, you're here with it. Where's the conspiracy? He had that drink in the cup. Matter of fact, in that committee, the bad bleached blonde built body, they were talking about it. They were like, he's walking around with alcohol in this cup. He had alcohol in his cup. He had that drink in his cup. Yes, he did. Now, let's talk about this congestion pricing, because really, this shit kills me, and it's been killing me. And before congestion pricing, y'all, when I lived in the DC metro area, I lived approximately no more than 5 exits from my place of work. And trying to get to 5 exits from where I live took me a total of 45 minutes. Now, the piece of street that I was traveling on was familiar to me, because before I even moved there, we would take trips to go see family or go down to Virginia to go shop at Potomac Mills or go through, that area to go to North Carolina, South Carolina, and we would go through this area. And as far as I know, the 95, 495, 295, 395, all those little corridors in the DC metro area, I traveled. And as a youth, I realized that, damn it, this thing has been under construction since I was a little baby. Since I was a little baby, these streets have been under construction. Now, what do these constructions bring on the highway? We all know you get detours, you get delays, you get, because they're working on the road, you'll get little pebbles in there. You'll get more flat tires on that. That shit costs. It costs time, it costs money, and it costs patience. And unless you're walking around with this or driving around with this, you're going to be upset and angry. When I do this, you know it is. It's the dark liquor. All right. So I say all that to say, because listen, the people pay for that. You pay for these streets and these roads and their maintenance for your federal and your state taxes. Whenever you go renew your insurance or your registration on your vehicle, any type of division of motor vehicle type of price thing goes to the maintaining of those roads. So we got state, federal tax, taxes that are taken out of your check. When you pay for the DMV type services, money goes to those roads. Money also goes to those roads from tolls, normal tolls that you pay. And some people might be like, congestion pricing is just a toll, and you're kind of right, but you're half right. And I'm going to tell you why. But damn it, do you realize that you have to pay more for roads you already paid for? You already paid for. And in the case of New York, man, let me tell you something. First and foremost, when we're talking about congestion pricing, and we're discussing it, you're discussing it because it's a strategy, and it's used to reduce traffic congestion. Now, I've seen the little TikTok videos of people that are for and against it. It is absolutely, positively working. It's working. And furthermore, I researched the congestion pricing, and people are like, what about the poor people? What about the poor people? They do have plans. Now, listen, they have plans where you got to go in, fill out a little paperwork, and you can get some help. Like, you're going to get reduced or free lunch at school. You got to fill out that paper. You can do that if you're operating a vehicle in New York City. You can go, and if you don't have the funds but you got to go through that part of town, you don't have the funds, they will work out something for you. still. The thing is that you're repaying for something that you've already paid for. I mean, congestion pricing is an absolute failure in my eyes because it shouldn't come to the point that says, hell, listen, in order for us to move around the city, we need to price out people so they don't come around here. Like, that's trash. That's capitalism, but it's still trash. It's trash. The reason why I say this is because, all right, yes, they reduce prices. They reduce these vehicles, but like the absolute thing for the people and the powers that be to say that, hey, we're going to fix this problem, not by, hey, making better roads, not by, hey, bolstering our already fledgling public transportation system, building above or below ground for these drives, and just saying, hey, we're going to take the lazy way out, put in a couple of sensors and, you know, scan license plates and charge these people. Like, that was the lazy way out. The better way out is to say, hey, damn it, people are parking their cars in this area and they're moving through this area. Can we widen the roads? Now, I know it's New York City. New York City is what it is. It's been what it is for like over 100 years. You can't build around. The only thing you can do is build up or build below. But damn it, we're talking about billions and billions of dollars. And for them to come up with the only thing that could save the congestion issue in New York City is to just charge more is, to me, effing lazy. It's lazy as fuck. Now, let me tell you what. New York gets about $1.41 billion that is generated from these tolls, that's generated from the taxes of the people to maintain the streets and to promote public transportation use and stuff. New York will try to get you by any means. You're absolutely right. And if it was just stuck to New York City, I would say have at it. But this is something that I believe is going to catch on everywhere. The reason why I bring this up and I brought up the DC metro area that I lived in is because on those 395s, once they finished that road, which they didn't, they're probably still working on it. They probably started up again working on it. What they did was they put in these HOV lanes. So now, while they were installing these, building these HOV lanes and building 4 extra lanes of traffic, that caused detours, that caused traffic jams, that caused all types of backups, that made people have to go all the way out of their way and be an inconvenience for these people to build a road. And that's all well and good if you're going to build this road that is going to meet the demands of the population increase in this area. That's awesome. But hey, you've already made us pay for this road. We've not only paid with it with our tax dollars, our money, but we've also paid with it by our time, by the construction that destroys vehicles as they're you're going to have loose bolts and screws and stuff that pop out that get into tires. You know, people's tires are messed up. They got to pay for that. They got to go around and take a detour. That's their time. They're paying for that. And then on top of that, you put these HOV lanes in to just ease the congestion, and guess what? It's not for everybody. It isn't for everybody. It's for those who can afford to pay for it. So once again, the rich, they're getting all of this. They're getting all of these good things, and the poor people are the ones that end up paying for it. The normal working class and poor people pay for these rich people to get to their work faster. It sucks. This really sucks. But New York had something to say about it. Let's hear what they got to say about it. I have not watched this video, but it came out 8 hours ago. It's an update. Let's check it out. See what Natalie Pasquarella has to say.
We're really getting our first look at the impacts. The MTA claiming it's working, according to their new numbers. The agency saying last week more than 200,000 fewer vehicles entered Manhattan below 60th Street. That's down from, looks like, more than 7% from the year before. News 4's Andrew Siff has more on what drivers are saying.
There is less traffic quieter streets, and I think everybody's seen it.
1 week down, and so is traffic, according to the MTA.
This has absolutely met our expectations. The numbers are impressive.
Juliet Michelson, the MTA official who helped design and implement congestion pricing, revealing today the new numbers. 218,000 fewer cars than a comparable week last year. That's a 7.5% drop. Inbound crossings moved 30 to 40% faster, and Manhattan streets 20 to 30% faster.
This is not just a small incremental reduction, the way the last 10 years have seen small incremental increases. Can I predict the future? No, but this does feel fundamentally different.
Drivers continue to say they can't believe their eyes.
That traffic is good. It's not good as the morning, man.
The money is brand new revenue for the MTA. That $9 Easy Pass toll for cars at peak times, $2.25 overnights, adding up during the first week of congestion pricing. But some cab drivers speculate the toll is so onerous, people avoided Manhattan completely.
They're not even coming to the city, so it's hard. It's very hard.
The new information arrives as opponents who have sued unsuccessfully to block congestion pricing have continued to call on President-elect Trump to switch off the toll gantries once he takes office next week. Meanwhile, Mayor Eric Adams explained why he's sounded lukewarm at best about the nation's first congestion toll.
It's the law of the land right now. And the worst thing I can do is throw more hysteria into this law of the land, particularly I don't have any control over it.
The MTA says it could take weeks until they have an exact dollar figure of how much revenue the first week of congestion pricing brought in. At MTA headquarters in Lower Manhattan, Andrew Siff, News 4 New York.
Hey, so that's what we got now. It's not a failure. It's working, and that's the problem. Because instead of finding a actual permanent solution for the traffic problems in New York, what they have done is priced people out. So when the cars start going up again, what do you think they're going to do with congestion pricing? Do you think it's going to go up? You think it's going to go down? You think it's going to stay the same? Let me know in the chat. That's just part of it, but I'm telling you, we're going to see it in the Philadelphia area soon. You're going to see it in all metro areas. If they're going to do it in Atlanta, they can do it in Atlanta because that is a crawl. But hey, how about we just fix the roads? Because I'm sure when they were putting those sensors up, they had to shut down roads and do detours again. Just so you can pay your money. Just so you can pay. And then Eric Adams says, oh, I'm not control. Listen, people, if you're going to go protest some stuff, I get it. You're going to go protest Daniel Penny and stuff like that. That's cool, but the people need to wake up and protest that. I don't know. But really, working people, it's kind of hard to get out of your job just to go yell at imaginary people. It's crazy. The rich people don't got no problem with it, and people getting money off of it, they don't got no problem with it, because that is part of the capitalistic society that we live in. That's how we solve things. When it's too many people, you got to kick out the undesirables, and the undesirables are the ones that can't afford to go into Manhattan and pay $9 every day, which is nuts. I think it's nuts. Let me know. I mean, obviously, I played a video and it was a little different. I didn't believe that it was going to be any different than what it went, but they're like, yo, it's working for me. Eric Adams is taking the little road in the center because he's politicking, and that's what you got to do with the politics. But coming up, we got more for you on Talking Shit. Getting clicks. Get this techno. Coming up, 5 Presidents and Funeral. Change the slide. Change. I'll change it. We did that. We already talked about that. Oh, we're going to talk about Lord Jamar and Professor Dick. This is nuts. Then we're going to talk about President. I'll save that for last. That's what I'll do. talking shit, getting clicks. We episodes. Let me see y'all in the chat. Also, we got call-in line. 313-825-57. That's my jam. I'm really. I mean, I be listening to that when y'all not when the show ain't even on. That's my little jam. Congestion pricing, crazy. What I would like to talk about next and discuss, if you don't mind, is one Lord Jamar. Let me get to it. Right here. Or did I stop? I needed to really pause that, but there's no pause button for it. But here it is. The cook-uppins. I was going to say come-uppins, but he kind of cooked them, so cook-uppins. That's what I got. That's what I got. He's in a pot, and if you can see by this man's closed fist, he's sprinkling in some seasonings, Salt Bay style. Y'all remember Salt Bay? Salt Bay. All right. So I want to talk about Lord Jamar going on a Godfrey show. It is. I gotta let you see it. I can describe it, but I gotta let you see it, and I'm gonna do that right now. But before, let me introduce. All right. So, Lord Jamar is a member of a hip hop group called Brand Nubian, if you remember those guys from the early 90s. And he's known for his outspoken opinions. He's often shared through interviews, podcasts, social media, stuff like that. Now, while he has been praised of his knowledge of hip hop culture and social issues, his statements and actions have also sparked some controversy and drawing criticism from various quarters. And here's a rundown of some things that he's said or done that has been viewed as like detrimental. One of them is he made comments on Eminem, and he talked about Eminem claiming that he's a guest in hip hop due to his race. We did a story on that back last year or a couple years ago, maybe a year or two ago. And then Eminem responded with a diss track called Fall. And then he's made many homophobic statements. I mean, he's made comments that are widely regarded as homophobic, such as describing the LGBTQ plus presence in hip hop as not real hip hop, and he asserts that it's undermining the culture. And he also made remarks about some female rappers, and he's also been criticized for being intolerant and alienating a portion of the hip hop community. With the LGBTQ remarks, you would imagine that some misogynistic remarks would come in as well, and that's another thing that people have found detrimental about him. Not only that, they talk about his conspiracy theories and misinformation. One of the reasons why I started watching Lord Jamar, he used to be a guest on Vlad before they got into an argument. It seems like Vlad gets an argument with a lot of his reoccurring guests. But really, he had, some skepticism about vaccines, COVID-19, and he's argued on his platform, which is cool if you have these skepticisms and everything like that. However, a lot of times he was found to be like amplifying misinformation, just like boosting the hell out of, a lot of misinformation, and he could have potentially influenced a lot of people in some harmful ways. Other than that, he's been dismissive of some of the newer artists. He's coming off as old hat when it's concerned to the new rapping styles and even the older, newer rapping styles, such as like mumble rap. And then he's had like a couple of other feuds other than Eminem. He had one with Royce the 5'9", but when you beef with Eminem, beefing with Royce the 5'9" just comes with the package, usually. But a lot of people called him out because he spread some negativity to the culture. Now, I am one that enjoys a good Lord Jamar podcast when he's on as a guest and some of the things that he says on specific different issues. Now, the issue that we're going to be talking about today, he takes it out of the hip-hop sphere. He takes it into the sphere of science. And you can watch if you would like. I hope you do. But honestly, I found him to be out of his element, and the way he handled this situation was reactive to me. And reactive to me, I was like, what? I can't believe it. I do believe it. He's doing this. So, let's check it out. Oh, by the way, he's on Godfrey. Godfrey is a comedian. He's on Godfrey's podcast. Godfrey is a very talented comedian. He's been doing it for over a couple decades now. He was one of the 7-Up guys. Remember 7-Up? He was a 7-Up commercial guy. He's on Soul Plane. He does a whole bunch of impersonations. He's a pretty funny guy, but he does have a podcast, and I watched this podcast, and this is how I came across it. So I already went a couple minutes in because, and I'll tell you why. Really, Lord Jamar got so beat up on this interview that Godfrey decided to take it down. We're definitely going to talk more about that and those decisions and everything like that. But let's start out with this.
And asked him about the history of hip hop. It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's one person.
But what about, you say scientists, right, that have been studying for a long time. But there are people who've been in these professions that have there to lie, just like medical apartheid against African Americans. There are trained doctors
when you follow
that have lied
the money,
to black people about health.
They're gonna say whatever the money tells them to say.
Nobody is saying that didn't happen.
No scientist is
Nobody's
getting
saying that didn't
funded if they do not say what the money wants them to say, sir.
Okay, that's conspiracy.
No, it's
That's
not. It's
fact.
real.
Yeah,
It's a fucking fact.
But you don't get to
Science
say that
is a
everything
religion
is that
now.
way. You don't
Science
get to say
is
that.
a religion. It is not,
Science is not
what
a
you
religion.
think it is. Oh, yes, it is. And
This is
people
great.
That is
worship
absurd.
at the altar of science.
Nobody's
and these
worship at the
people are
altar
your
of
new fucking deacons and bishops, and you believe that they have the power.
Let's
They're
go.
closer to
Let's
God
go.
than anybody else. No. Hang on a second. My whole disclaimer before we even start this bullshit, okay, is that, hang on, I issued a challenge, Godfrey, to even come here to talk to Mr. Whoever, scientist man, that if he can present me a working model of a ball that water sticks to the outside of
rotating.
it. Yes, as it rotates, I'll gladly sit down and have a talk with him. He hasn't showed me such model. I can give you a model right now as we sit here.
Oh, is Dave around? Is he there?
He's on. Can he hear us? A model right now.
I can hear you guys.
Hey, Dave! Hey, Dave.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Dave. It's Godfrey. How
With
are
a
you? I don't see
bowl.
you.
Doing good.
You're doing good?
Can you guys see me?
Hey!
What up, Dave?
Dave, are you Dave the scientist?
I'm the one that contacted you, Dave.
Are you Dave the scientist?
Yeah, he's the one
I'm
that
a science
contacted you.
communicator.
Science communicator. Well, hey, how you doing? First
What
time
does that
meeting
mean?
you.
difference?
I'm
Science
doing good.
communicator.
Science communicator. Okay. Well, here you are. You do not believe in the flat Earth theories, and you are. I've been taught that the Earth has been round for a long time, and when the flat Earth thing came around, I said, okay, what's this about? And then I listened to some of the flat Earth stuff, and you know what? Some of the stuff made sense. I was like, that kind of makes sense. And then, when you hear about what you've always been learning about, well, that kind of makes sense. And then when I talked to, actually, Dave, when I talked to a fighter pilot, and then they go like 50,000 feet, way higher than commercial jet. I say, have you seen curvature? He goes, yeah, we see the curvature of the Earth. That's what he said. I was like,
I've seen multiple videos where they say no.
You talk about we're supposed to take care of your video over a pilot who has thousands of hours. This is like
All right, let me fill you in on something real quick. I didn't mean to do that. This man right now that's talking, the bald man right here with his hands out, and he's kind of exasperated, is Dante Nero. He is a co-host to Godfrey's show. I haven't been watching these lately, but it seems like Lord Jamar has become like a reoccurring guest, like part of the show, kind of. And it seems like they've been having this flat Earth and conspiracy theory topics. And Dante Nero was kind of debating Lord Jamar, but Lord Jamar was just so like heavy on him, and he was kind of hitting him with the Piers Morgan. That damn near, after I got done watching this video, y'all was about to have a Anatomy of a Hater Part 4. And it was going to have Lord Jamar's face on it. Real shit. Anyway, Dante Nero was, in conversing with Lord Jamar on this subject, must have been just at his wit's end. So he called in backup with somebody who actually does science, and that's where we get Dave. Now, Dave comes in. Now, so as you saw, Dave came in. They were already talking before, and Dave, the science guy, I heard a whole bunch of this ramblings coming from Lord Jamar, and Lord Jamar was not being respectful of the science guy, kind of waving him off, kind of dissing him, disrespecting him, and now we're going to get to see what comes of that. But let's keep rolling.
And multiple pilots say that it's
so Dave. So who's okay?
Yes.
Who's going to go first? Tell us, Dave, why you are against what he believes. How about that?
Yeah, Flat Earth is the dumbest hoax in human history. Jamar just watched some videos by Eric Dubé, who just spews a bunch of bullshit, memorized what he says, and repeats it and pretends to.
Eric Dubé? Who is this Eric Dubé? I'm going to show you. This is Eric Dubé. I haven't gotten to watch his stuff yet, but he's a flat earth guru, and a lot of people make videos trying to debunk him, and it seems that Dave is all over that right now. Let's keep rolling.
To be intelligent. Instead, everything you say is so insanely stupid and can be disproven with middle school level physics.
Really?
So yeah, we can go ahead and you can rattle off your debate talking points.
Do you have a working model of a ball that has water sticking to the outside of it? Can you show me a working model of that?
A tennis ball.
Yes, wet.
It has nothing to do with anything.
No. That's not water sticking to a ball. That's saturation of water on the ball.
So
I want you to show me where water sticks to the outside of a ball as it spins. It doesn't go to the equator of the ball and spin off.
I heard what you said.
Show me a working model. Hang on.
You said something very
Show
stupid.
me a working model.
Okay.
The reason that things stick to the Earth is because the Earth is extremely massive, so it generates a very large gravitational field. When water falls off of a ball, whatever ball you're talking about, to the Earth, it's because of the large gravitational field exerted by the Earth. So when you're talking about water sticking to a ball, your desired demonstration of gravity fails because gravity exists.
No.
Things fall to the ground.
There is density and buoyancy, sir. Gravity is not some magical thing that makes things drop to the ground. It depends the medium that it is in. If I drop something in this water, depending on how heavy it is, it's going to sink or float.
Wait, I want you all to talk. But
Density
I want to hear both.
First of all, this guy came out real disrespectful, talk about the stupidest shit. Like if he was in this room, I'd be smacking the shit out of him right now. First of all,
did he just do a Nancy Mace? Did he challenge him to go outside on a Zoom? We see where this is going right now. I mean, I could play this whole thing, or we can see with just that interaction right there that Lord Jamar is losing right now. And this is when I was like, yo, I got to keep letting him play.
Okay.
It's all bullshit.
Right, sir? You know that, right?
What you say to the
You know that, right?
race, the entire body of scientific knowledge. Let me respond to the insanely stupid thing you said.
I want you to respond to my...
Let him talk,
Dave. Okay, we're going to talk about what pseudoscience is.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Dave. Go ahead, Dave.
Density is not a force. It requires a force to produce an acceleration. Things accelerate towards the Earth. Density is a scalar. It's not a force. It can't make things move. Buoyancy, there's a buoyant force, but it has gravity. in the equation.
It
Buoyancy
has
only exists
gravity.
when gravity exists.
When gravity, the
So,
secret sauce.
here's the problem with your
gravity.
density bullshit. You think that things fall down because the air is less dense. The air is less dense above the object too. So why the fuck don't things fall up? Can you
Things
explain
do
that to me?
fall up, you fucking asshole.
what
Bubbles,
fall up?
bubbles
Nothing
go
falls
up, you
up.
stupid fuck. Fucking
goes
evaporation goes up, you dickhead. Like, what
That's
the
not
fuck are you
falling.
talking about?
That's
Like-
not a. That's.
First and foremost, I would like to apologize. Humbly apologize. I should have warned you guys that there was going to be some cursing. I should have warned you that he was gonna go off. I forgot, honestly, because I hear this type of talk all the time, and it's just like nothing to me. However, he's insulting this man. This man is giving him facts, and he's insulting him. Let's keep it going, because it gets stupid.
Because there's wind.
Because it's lighter than the fucking density it's in.
Doesn't
Why?
a bubble-
How can
doesn't
a
a-
fly
doesn't a
defy
bubble
gravity?
fall? Doesn't a-
How can a fucking tadpole defy gravity? You fucking shithead.
Tadpole defy gravity? What the fuck
Yes.
are you talking
How does
about?
anything swim through? If gravity is holding down oceans that are tons of fucking of fucking force, how does anything swim through the ocean? How do you fucking lift your legs off the fucking ground?
things can
you
exert
fucking
force.
cockbag.
Let him answer you.
Muscles, birds have wings, right? You can exert
They have
force,
wings?
which allows you to accelerate. Right? Doesn't that make sense? If you jump or if you throw a ball, you're exerting force and you are counteracting gravity until that momentum runs out. You throw a ball, it goes up, and then it falls back down. Why do things fall down?
Speaking of momentum, do things
No.
need energy?
Why do things fall down?
Subject, why don't things fall
Why
up?
do- why
Why
do-
do things only fall down?
why do they-
You said, why
air
do
is
things
less dense
fall
above
up?
the
No.
ball.
Why do things fall down only? Why don't they fall up? This is what he said. Asking.
Again, light things will rise.
Only with wind,
Dense.
which is a
No,
force.
it's not only with wind.
Things don't float. Nothing
Why
floats.
doesn't a ball fall up? The air
Because
above the ball
it is
less
dense.
than the ball.
Because it is dense.
Because what's dense?
The air
ball
is more
is
dense
dense.
than the ball? Is
The-
that what you're saying
That
now?
don't even make sense. That's not even what
The
you're,
ball
what you're saying.
is dense. If it's in regular air, it will fall to the ground.
in
If
regular
it was
air.
in,
Why does
if
it
it
fall
was
up?
in,
Isn't
say
the air
a
above the ball
gel,
less
if it
dense
was
than
in
the
a
ball?
gel, what is it? What's the ball gonna do?
Okay, I
It's
don't
just
know
gonna
about
stop
what the fuck you're
there,
talking
right?
about the gel. In the air, why
There's
doesn't a ball
it
fall
depends
up?
on the
air
medium.
is less
ask
Why
dense
the
does
than
it
question
fall
and then-
up? What does falling up have to do with anything? I don't
No,
understand
because
what
you
you're
think
talking
that
He
about.
said,
Because you said there's
what?
no such
He-
thing as
you
gravity.
You said there's
Why
no
is
such
there a
thing in
preferred
gravity.
direction of falling? Why do things fall down to the ground?
Because they're heavy. Because they have density. That's
Okay,
why.
what is heavy? What is weight? Do you even know what weight is? Can you admit that you only think that this is down because you're standing on the fucking
All right.
ground?
That's what he believes.
Generates a very large gravitational field. You're not talking
Do you
about
feel like
common
Yo, honestly, when he started talking about weight, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know the scientific definition of weight. So I went and I was Googling it, and he didn't have to Google it. He was just rattling it off straight. I mean, Godfrey went and Googled it. But this is what we're dealing with now. We're dealing with some man that is he is a flat earther. You can't tell him anything. He gave Dante Nero the business right there, big bald man right there sitting with the mic. Gave him the business so badly that Dante Nero ran off and grabbed Dave Explains Science. Dave Explains Science. He has a site, by the way. So if you want to check it out, I'm gonna show you. But is this the way? Does anybody see anything? He sounds dumb. Lord Jamar sounds dumb, and I think really, honestly, he does. He sounds idiotic right there. I'm not a science guy. I used to love science, but I am so far removed from it that I was like, damn, it's an interesting conversation, but it's on the conversation interesting. I can't talk. The thing that drew me to the conversation was the information that Dave was given. I'm not gonna lie, I do got a little drama in me, and I do like the argument that was going back and forth, but at one point it just got stupid. It got stupid. You see that man wanting to fight him. You saw him mock him. You saw him name call and do all the stuff that I would have an anatomy of a hater moment for. He's this close. I actually made an anatomy of a hater show for him. He's going to be on it, but I'm not putting him on it yet and he would be a prime candidate for it. But let me tell you the after effects of this whole debate, because it goes on forever. I am going to drop a link to it. I'm going to drop a link to it. You guys go check this out after we're done here, because I thought it was interesting. And then from there, you can go and Google Dave, the science guy, and see him explain it all. Where is my chat? Here it is. Let me throw that in there. I mean, like, all right, so to me, right there, you get what's going on. This guy is giving you straight up information. He's not reading off no script or anything. This is just what he does. This is what he knows. And he's talking to somebody who obviously has a different idea, but really doesn't have the scientific background to really explain what he's talking about. And that's where he gets stuck here. And I hope a lot of people who believe that the earth is flat come in and look at this. Because it's crazy. This is crazy. But I just didn't like the way that Lord Jamar responded to him. I have respect for Lord Jamar as somebody who likes to, read and, learn things. But science is not his forte, obviously. Where's this picture? I'm going to show you this picture right here. This is a picture of Lord Jamar. Remember, we had the thing where people were putting like money to their faces, and they were like, "Oh man, that's corny." Like that whole money to your face, and they started putting books up. He puts up books. Now I'm looking at these books, and if you guys can zoom in my screen, if you can't see it well enough, he has a book on African holistic health. I can't see that other book. Rap, Race, and Revolution. He has a Bobby Seale Seize the Time book, Knowledge of Self, The Religion of Jesus the Jew, The Jewish Onslaught, The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman, Shahrazad Ali, Sun Tzu. He has all of these books that talk about, society, rap, race, health, and everything. In this whole stack of books, I do not see anything that talks about the gravity or the earth or any type of science other than, the holistic health book. I don't see anything that talks about science. I don't. If y'all see it, let me know. Call me in and tell me, 313-825-5557. Because at this moment in time, as I am looking at this picture, there ain't no damn science book in there. And just because you don't know about science or something, that doesn't make you stuck. That doesn't make you stupid. It doesn't make you a dummy. I mean, at worst, it's just ignorance because you don't know. And when you don't know, we just say you don't know. It's not even an ignorance thing. But for you to not know what you're talking about, try to fight this man, mock him. In the interview, he's going to do everything I said. He's going to go to the homophobic slurs and stuff on this guy. He talks about he wants to beat him up. He talks about following the money. He talks about this guy's lying and science is religion and everything. And he's making all of these claims. Ev Loveless says he's a hater. Love, you think he's a hater? Huh, Love? You think he's a hater? All these books. And at the same time, look, he really had nothing to say when the weight was put on him, the weight that he couldn't define scientifically. When that weight was put on him, this MFer crumbled. He crumbled. I can't control. He crumbled. He crumbled. And that's cool. Have your debate, but don't let it be disrespectful. Because then it would have been cool. It would have been a learning moment. Could have shut down. He could have been like, "Oh, well, I thought that was that." But he had already came before Dave came on. He was already on his stuff. I'm pretty sure he was on it with Dante Nero. Dante Nero was like, "You know what? I'm done talking to you. Let me call out the big dogs." And then Lord Jamar was like, "Oh, I'll take him down too." But that didn't happen. And then we see the way that he reacted to that loss that he was taking, and that was trashy. That was stupid. That was dumb. That was the ignorant part of it. Not knowing science is something, because you can learn science. You can listen to this guy and you can actually learn something from him. But Lord Jamar shut the hell down. He ain't want to learn anything, and he became ignorant. Have you guys ever gone to school with somebody like that? Do you guys know anybody like that? You know, that you just can't tell them anything. You can't. And anytime their beliefs are challenged, that they're going to get violent, it seems like, I don't know, I would throw out a MAGA. A lot of MAGA supporters are like that. I believe he is one. I believe he is one. I would. Let's see. Is Lord Jamar, doesn't matter, I'm just curious, a Trump supporter? Because that would just be par for the course. There it is. 2 months ago, he officially endorsed Trump. That's what it says. I'm gonna click back, and I'm gonna let you see right there up top, the purple one. He endorsed. Not qualified to run. I don't believe he's qualified to run. But that's where we're going with it. What made him dumb, what made him ignorant, was that when he was getting when he was putting them on, that's how he reacted. Like, I really but that made me not like that man. That action and seeing him do that was like, damn. Like, yo, dude, you have something that's wrong with you. Why you put him on a podcast and put his interview on Science if you know that wasn't his studies and you can't challenge anyone's beliefs? Like I said, Dante Nero had obviously had a previous conversation with Lord Jamar. Lord Jamar was probably being the jerk and a-hole he was with Dante Nero, but he probably wasn't being as disrespectful as he was with Dave. However, Dante Nero called Dave in to give this man some learning. And that is really the point of all of this. That's the point of all of this. Don't waste your energy. Don't waste your energy debating fools. Don't do it. Don't do it. There's going to be no win. You're going to waste your time. You're going to waste your energy. And you're going to get nothing from it. Matter of fact, it's probably going to be worse, because now that you hit this man with some knowledge and he knows that he doesn't know what he thought he knew, a lot of times people get angry. They don't get, it doesn't make them humble. They get a little angry when you try to tell them about themselves, and it seems like it was here. I believe if it wasn't a Zoom call and that man was actually in studio, we would have been talking about a fight that went down. The thing is this, I know how Lord Jamar is all about the people. He's all about his black people, and Godfrey is, I think Godfrey either was born here. I know his parents came over from Africa. He was either born here or he came over to America when he was really young. I really like Godfrey because he talks about black history. He talks about black issues because in America, whether he was either born here or he came here when young, he realized some things about America. And I thoroughly enjoy watching this show. What I don't thoroughly enjoy watching is that this brother came on to this man's show and had no disregard and had total disregard for the platform that Godfrey was using, the guests that Godfrey had, let on the show. And really, at the end of the day, we're getting this video not from Godfrey's channel. We're getting it from Dave the Science Guy's channel. Because Dave was on a Zoom call, so he was able to, record the show and what was happening. But Godfrey went ahead and took that show off. And I believe it was Lord Jamar, and I'm assuming here, that said, hey, it's not a good look. Let me take this off. But if it was just Godfrey making up his mind saying, hey, let me take this off the show, I think that would also be probably, I personally wouldn't have made that move. I'd have let it sit up there. But this is what we got. So not only did he embarrass himself, he embarrassed the people that were on the show. Like, That's what it is. He didn't just embarrass himself. He embarrassed Godfrey and all the people that work on that show. Insane. Crazy. And I mean, I couldn't knock his politicals and his politics and everything like that because it kind of doesn't make sense to me. But it made total sense seeing that interview. You can tell a lot about a person, how they handle things when they're not at their best. And I don't believe that Lord Jamar handled that maturely at all. Lord Jamar embarrassed himself for his lack of respect. Yeah. Where's my thing? I was gonna put that up there. Exactly. He embarrassed himself. Like, honestly, I sat there and I felt embarrassed watching it. At one point, my man, he's arguing, he pulls out the wood and rolls a wood and starts smoking it on, and he's going in on it. And that's cool, you know, when you're having, if they were all in studio with their friends, but bro's coming on from the outside to give you a little education, and the way he reacted to me, oh man. Nancy Mace style. I put him in a Nancy Mace group. Why are you chilling? Why are you chilling? Not that.
First of all, don't argue.
Should have listened. Could have got something out of that. Shit, I learned the scientific definition of weight. Again, I relearned it because I knew it. I haven't used it, so I lost it. But really, that's what it is. And I'm going to let y'all know right now, we got one more for you. Talking shit, getting clicks. We live. Our calling number is 313-825-5557 if you want to discuss any of these stories that took place. If you want to. Also, let you see my Lord Jamar. Look. Flat Earth. Crashed out over a flat Earth. Flat Earth. That's crazy. That man even was like, yo, I even know where you're getting your bad dope from. It's this guy. And embarrassing. Yeah, I'm with that. Easily. But I also know that. I don't believe you would have been disrespectful like a Lord Jamar on that. Like, you know what I mean? He argued terribly. It's kind of hard though when somebody has like some facts and some stuff to go about it, some stuff to go with it. That's what it happens.
Average human being don't got time to research about no fucking aliens.
We ain't got time for that, but POE Cast does. Give them that. Yeah, there it is. There's the button. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, up next, he got cooked. I threw y'all that link. Check out that show. That was a good one. It was very good. It was good, and then there's probably some other links. You'll love Godfrey's show. He's got a great show. All right, 5 presidents and a funeral. I put this because it's 5 presidents were at the funeral of Jimmy Carter, and there was nobody's even talking about it. What they're talking about is that the nemesis had a friendly chat. Let me show you. Let's see this. Why did you do this? I didn't ask for that.
This is a remarkable picture we're looking at here.
If you're a body language expert, you're having quite the moment. We just saw former President Bush come in. President Obama immediately stood up. Extraordinarily chatty moment between former President Trump and former President Obama. But let us remember, if you've ever actually attended one of these kinds of services, it's quiet in there. You're walked in one by one. They're awaiting the family. They're awaiting the hearse. This is a funeral after all. And so, sometimes there's a little bit of chatter, but mostly it's what you see right there. Everyone waiting for this solemn event to get underway.
The fact that you have President-elect Trump and former President Obama in this sustained conversations, exchanging pleasantries and smiles, these are 2 leaders who have taken barbs at one another for years.
This is
Yeah, it was remarkable. A lot of people were talking about the chat, the friendly little chat. I see the girl who lip read. Yo, that's what I was gonna say. I sure did. Yo, so the girl that lips read her, I think her name is Jackie G. I got the video. Her name is Jackie G. I've been following Jackie G since I think like the summer, maybe before the summer, cause like I think she was at concerts, and I'm a nosy guy. So when you see people up, I think the gymnastics with what's Mama's the black lady that's the gymnastics, Simone Biles. So she did like a lip read of Simone Biles with the girls up on the podium when they won a gold medal, and she's like lip reading. Anyway, that's who I was waiting for. I was like, damn it, I can't wait for her, because people started doing their own lip read things, and I was like, there's only one lady I trust, and that is the incomparable Jackie G. Did hear what Biden said about Trump getting credited? She's good. I don't know if she's right, but it looked like it. I'm totally with you. We don't totally know for sure, but I am going off, her past exploits, and she's been pretty damn solid. She's been pretty solid with it. She's deaf. I don't know, but deaf girls got the biggest titties. They do. I don't know why I said that. That just came out of the back. Anyway, so I was making the rounds. I saw them chit-chatting, and when I first saw it, I was like, all right, that's Obama. He is, pristine president. He'll be one to grin and bear it, and for the occasion, and our respect for Jimmy Carter, and I'm pretty sure that him and Jimmy Carter and Michelle and all of them, I'm pretty sure they had a pretty good relationship there as far as, former presidents getting together goes. But what was cool was just watching all the presidents walk in, Melania walk in and everything, and see how they interacted with one another. George W. Bush W. was such a scourge in my life in the early 2000s. I didn't like him as president, honestly. But as a regular human being, he was one of the first guys who would be like, oh, we'd have a beer with George Bush. I don't know. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't have. But like right now, I think he drinks like the near beer. I would have a near beer with George Bush and talk stuff like that. He's the president of the United States. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But he seems like a good guy, like a cool guy or whatever, outgoing, one of those not alpha personalities, but an extrovert. He seems like an extrovert. Like he's gonna make you feel welcome, make you feel special, and like he's got some goodness in there. I don't know. George Bush taps him, that becomes a thing. But to me, him tapping President Obama was like, hey, buddy, I seen you. I just saw you, and I'm seeing you again. What's good, Obama? Let me get past you and sit down. It didn't look anything unfriendly. Now, I was watching the little chit-chat and all the clips of the chit-chat that he was having with Donald Trump, and I saw him smiling and everything like that. And then I listened to some other podcasts, and people have shows that were talking about that. And a lot of people were upset. They were like, I can't believe that, I don't know, like that at a funeral, Barack would be sitting next to Donald Trump, fucking kikiing with him. He laughing it up, knowing that this man is about to kill democracy. That's how people be. And a part of me was like, they're at a funeral. It's Jimmy Carter. It's like, what does it look like? Barack Obama acting like every other MAGA politician and just being disrespectful when they feel like it. Who cares? Who cares about the people watching? Who cares about the millions and millions at home that are watching us have this? Like, I'm going to say what I got to say. Like, Barack Obama, first and foremost, doesn't roll like that. He is very measured with his words and how he says things. And then I realized that, hey, we don't know what the hell they're saying. He's laughing there, but I'm looking at body language, and if we're going to do body language, and he's not like turned to him to look him in his face to say anything or anything like that. They're having it side by side. Now, most men are comfortable talking side by side. It's like a little caveman hunting thing. We used to hunt You know, your guys on your side, so we got to communicate, but we still got to look out for the potential danger or, you know, a hunting find. You know, so guys, like women like to look at each other, because you can pick berries in the field, and you're at this bush, and I'm looking at you, but I can look that way and see, got your back, and you can look this way and see, I got my back, and we're totally safe together. Whereas men, side by side, best conversations. If you want to have a good conversation with your dude, y'all take a road trip, make sure he sits in the passenger side, whatever, you're going to have a great conversation. Women, cafe, sitting across from each other, they're going to have a better conversation. I just say that because that's some stuff I found out by science, and if the science guy wants to effing debate me on that, I will be right there to debate him on that. Anyway, I say all that because a lot of people were upset, and they were like, I can't believe that former President Obama is keying with that man. They're laughing it up after what he's done and what he plans to do to this country. I can't believe that. And, you know, part of me was like, damn, like, is he really keying? Because I've seen Obama, and I know that he has a spectacular talk game. Like, he should be on Talking Shit getting clicks, because he talks that shit so presidentially. It's beautiful to watch. And I was waiting for it, just like P.O. has said. El Vlago says, yo, the lip reading girl, and I got something for you right here. She came out with it, and that's right. I was like, damn, I do follow her. I follow her. Her name is Tis Me Jackie G, and she's on IG, which is Instagram. Tis Me Jackie G. You see it up there. Boom. I'm following. This button will say follow. Go over there, hit follow, and because you're gonna have a great time. And go through her whole repertoire, and just see how she breaks down the lip reading skill. She's good at it. But let me show you. This is what she had to offer.
It's short. His what? I didn't think he did anything. I never saw it. Me. Even the lowest kind of people. Even they're not happy. But you already know that, I'm sure. If it even happens. They'll have to board the entrance and the hallways. It's bad as school. It's short. His what? I didn't think he did anything. I never saw it. Me. Even the lowest kind of people. Even they're not happy. But you already know that, I'm sure. If it even happens. They'll have to board the entrance and the hallways.
All right. So this lady says that her me wasn't on point, or whatever. Right, that's me don't sound right. By your body language, you clearly see you don't like the president-elect, but your forte is to read lips and legit no matter what. All right, so basically this lady's trying to say that she does not what she's saying. She seems like a hater here, and by the haircut, I can tell she's got a little hate. She's got a hate. You see the glasses with the haircut? It's crazy. But a lot of people like me were waiting for this. I'm like, yo, why is the deaf girl that reads lips not with this right now? However, as far as I know, she's nice with hers. So, with that, from this, I was like, yo, I think I'm right about this. Like, they were talking. They were having a little conversation. They might have been smiling and laughing, but it wasn't been funny. You know when someone tells you some crazy and you just gotta be like, like, boy, you crazy. That's what it seemed like to me. This is just based off assumptions. Lip reading girl, if you want to say, that's an assumption too. We really don't know, but I believe, I have an idea that this is accurate of what he's saying, of what she's saying that they are saying. And if that is true, then I could also assume that they were having a little back and forth that started way before the correspondence dinner where Barack Obama went ham and cheese on Donald Trump, and probably the moment where Donald Trump was like, I'm going to get you back and I want to be president. Boom. And I think they have that type of relationship. Another reason is because of this interview that he held with the Republican governors at Mar-a-Lago. He was asked some questions about this talk. Let's check it out.
And then tomorrow. Off the top, you mentioned the Carter funeral today. What were you talking to Barack Obama about?
He did look very friendly, I must say.
I thought you guys hated each other.
I didn't realize it, how friendly it looked. I saw it on your wonderful network just a little while ago before I came in, and I said, boy, they look like two people that like each other. And we probably do. We have little different philosophies, right? But we probably do. I don't know, we just got along. But I got along with just about everybody on that. We met backstage, as you know, before we went on. And I thought it was a beautiful service, but we all got along very well, which is good.
All right, so that's what Donald Trump says. But when you hear him, he says, hey, it looks like we do like each other, which tells me that if you're saying it, then you don't. You don't. And it looks like we're having a good conversation, then you probably weren't having a good conversation. That's just what I got out of Donald Trump's reaction to the question that was asked about what they were talking about. And then another fact is he doesn't go and say, hey, this is what we're talking about. Because if it was something kid, he'd be like, hey, he was joking about whatever. And yeah, I thought it was funny. Barack's a good guy, blah, 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 blah. He doesn't even know if they're friends. He doesn't know if they're friends. I mean, kind of as it should be, what's going on here. You know, the person that I give the most, like big ups to for the Jimmy Carter funeral is Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama was like, yo, I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts of that. That man been calling me a man, saying all ignorant types of shit. I am not going, Barack. I understand you. I'm pretty sure Michelle, she was, she used to be a first lady. She's seen through that man through politics. I'm pretty sure she ain't want him to go, but obviously she knows you're a former president. Jimmy Carter was friends of ours. We got to go see this man off the right way. Barack, you're going to represent for the family because I am not going to be there because if I see that man, then something might go on. Shout outs to Melania for being there. I guess she's coming back to Washington, D.C. But yeah, shout outs to Michelle. It was like, I'm not having it. I'm not going to be there. And the shout outs to Mike Pence's wife for when they were coming through. She ain't shake that man's hand. That man and Mike Pence shook the... Yo, could you possibly look a man in the eye and shake his hand that wanted you dead, that called on his supporters to kill you? I just want to know. In the chat, let me know. Could you he told Obama, hey, I quest comma la. I saw. Yo, there is like a parodies of lip reading on there or whatever. And I think that was one of the things that we saw. And I think that's awesome. She looked good. They also said that Kamala shot a crazy glance at him, but I thought it was one of those, yo, you see I'm here, like, yo, what's up? Like, can you believe this? Also, while they were talking, I saw Laura Bush. She was like, yeah, it was Laura Bush. That's George Bush's wife. She was kind of like playing with her earring, and while they were talking, you could tell everybody in there was eavesdropping, and there were some looks of like satisfaction. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Bushes, Laura Bush, George Bush, they are not big fans of Donald Trump. So whatever President Obama was saying, he was probably eating him alive. He was. To the point where Donald Trump kind of winces a little bit, like, like you punched up under the rib and knocked that rib into that, causing like a chain reaction of ribs just getting cracked. That's what I saw. Let me know if you got anything different. Let me know in the chat, or you can let me know by calling the 313-825-5557. I know I ain't in the 313, but that's what we got. Yo, vlog. Do you watch some of the other things that she's done? It's me, Jackie G. 'Tis me, Jackie G. Cause I mean, I could do a whole show. I can just use all her stuff. Yo, I'm gonna go to her IG page and I don't know. Let's find one. Let's find her when she's doing. Oh, this was
just got completely brutalized by whatever this is. They got us It's so much. There's no reason for it to be this insane. All of this stuff. Oh. I love to see it. Suspense.
All right, that's one of them. I don't know. I gotta scroll down to show you the first one that I saw. I think it was like the gymnast. And was good. She was doing some mobiles with the girls, and they were taking pictures and everything like this. Here's the one.
Thank you.
I get money, I'm a star.
I can't do it because that has music to it. Crazy. Let's find one without music. Oh, look, Taylor Swift. Let's do it.
Can I have a hug? This is for you. Thank you so much for coming. You have the most beautiful eyes. Give me 5. You're
10.
amazing.
That's 10, by the way. She gave. Oh, I didn't even show you. I am wildin'. Sorry, guys. Let me redo that one. Here we go. Do.
Hi. Can I have a hug? This is for you. Thank you so much for coming. You have the most beautiful eyes. Give me 5. You're amazing. Can I give this to you? Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. You're amazing. I love you. Mwah. Can I have a...
That's what it is. She does. That's what she does. She does. I can watch a billion of these. Honestly, I can watch a billion. I can watch a billion of these. Yeah, she's been doing it for a while. I am trying to escape from there. Oh, look, Manasseh's got a new one up there. Check out his art. He goes. When we did the interview, he was talking about starting to like doodle digitally on a tablet and using tablets, and he's been showing some of those doodles off. Let's check it out. I mean, I just saw one the other day. But he's doing his thing. Go check him out. We got a young J. Cole. It's crazy. Artist. Guys, so much talent. So much talent. Look, CeeLo got one on. That's dope. That's dope. I love seeing that. I have to ask you guys. She sound good. I don't know if she's right, but it looked like it. It looked like it. It looked pretty. It looked better than the other ones that they were giving on like Fox News and stuff like that. So that's what we thought it out. But hey, like I thought, and Love will tell you this. I woke up. It was like I had been thinking about it, and sometimes I wake up in the morning and start talking about subjects that I had been thinking about the night before. And I think we were in bed, and I was like, yo, like, and we were talking about that, and I was like, yo, what if he isn't kikiing with Donald Trump? What if he is giving that man the business? And then Lip Reading Girl came, and I was like, yo, this sounds like he is giving Donald Trump the business. They're talking about, it sounds like he's giving Donald Trump the business, and that's what I thought he was on some scathing-ish with him. So what did we learn tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Listen, when you already pay for your roads and you paid the cost for those roads to be put in with your time and with your energy and with your tax monies and your sales tax and your federal tax and your state tax and your taxes that you get the Division of Motor Vehicles and stuff like that, yo, do not allow the man to make you pay for shit that you've already paid for. Don't do it. Don't do it. Also, if you don't know something and you think you're an expert on it and somebody comes and you realize that, damn, they know what they're talking about, this is what you do. Dante Nero went and got an expert. Lord Jamar should have got somebody who knows is proficient about talking about how flat the earth is for a debate. And then that would have worked out, right? I'm thinking, what else did we go over on this show today? And we talked about the cook-upsons. Oh yeah, we talk about congestion pricing. You know, we did these things. We talk about the MVP. Oh man, it's coming up. Some good games. We had some great games. Who do you guys got going to the Super Bowl? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if it's a Lamar, Josh, or Saquon, or Joe Burrow, whoever you got as your MVP pick, let me know in the chat. If you guys haven't been here before and you're hearing my voice, please do me a favor. Give me a like, share, subscribe, at least a like. Those are free. All of those things are free, and I'm not gonna tell you how much I spend putting on this show, but yeah, I could pay for some tolls. I could pay for some congestion tolls. And that's what we got. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the one, the only, Mo 3 times. Let the children sing. Let the crowd clap. And let the hair go. I appreciate everybody for coming out for watching. Do me a favor, send this to somebody that hasn't seen this yet, and tell them to come say what's up to me. We got banging ass music. That's what we do. All right, guys. Enjoy, and treasure the rest of your week. To be productive, do what you gotta do. Hit me up. Comment in the chat, like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. And we'll see you back here next week. Same time, same place. You already know. It's Talking Shit, Getting Clicks, the original podcast. And we are on the We Live show with Mo 3 times. Yo, I can't wait to show you. I can show you better, I can tell you. But hopefully next week I will have something insane to show you. You're gonna love it. And I already know. That's what it is. Look at that. I can't believe I did like an hour and 45 minutes. It's insane. It's insane. Almost did 2 hours here. Easy breezy. Ramen, POE, Cascado, Flashback, Love, everybody that came out to watch, Sherry, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being in the live chat and saying what's up to me. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.